Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the start of ozfortress 15. It's a new season, new year, anyone can take it. And I'm joined here with a casting legend, as it were. Someone who's been around a lot. He casted at I-55, I-52. This is, of course, Sideshow, making their way from Europe to cast ozfortress TF2. How are you doing, Sideshow?
I'm very good, thank you. It's lots of different time zones coming together to make this cast happen, isn't it? But I'm hyped to see some Oz action. I've been wanting to cast some of these games for a long time, and this season of ozfortress looks tasty. It looks juicy. I'm happy to start it off.
It absolutely does. It should be quite good. We had a very good treat just a couple months ago with the Summer Cup that really put on some of the best TF2 matches I think I've ever had the pleasure of casting. And now we're here, new season, new day. We get Badlands and Process are the two maps. And the two teams, cooking with Coolio and along with Live the Meta, should give us a tremendous game.
Yeah, I think from the power rankings and the people within the Oz scene who know what's going on and know these players, it seems like both of these teams should be roughly around the same level, just contest in the middle of this 8-team premiership. But we've gone live, so we'll get to see for ourselves. I'm watching Smithsonian as he makes his way to the first Badlands middle. And with Sam backing him up over the slope, he's going to be exchanging a bit of spam with Moop. And Diley's ready to come in as well, but they've bombed forward there. Lambda takes down Coolio, and they've collapsed onto the enemy slope, but they've kind of put themselves in a sticky position here as well. They are cleaning up the frags. Sam's got another one onto Hertz. Ampersand's just been left kind of alone, but with the needles out, can't quite make it, and it's come down to a 1v1. It's Sam against Cookie. The upcomer Cookie looks like he's got the better end of it here, but Sam's only on 6 health. He's just trying desperately, but can't quite manage it. What a first mid-fight, Dreamboat.
Cookie connecting with that last kind of Hail Mary Lugermorph shot, doing everything he can, manages to pull it off. And I think, really, that's just going to set the tone for this game. We've started off here with an incredibly close, incredibly fast-paced mid that almost actually had a skill stick kill to make it even better.
Absolutely. They were so aggressive there, long live the meta. They swarmed over to the enemy slope and put themselves in a really bad position to try and get those frags. But they almost made it work. They went very messy, and then just at the end, Sam was unable to clutch the final frag. So now they're there, holding choke. Sam's on sniper. He's an excellent sniper. Doesn't hit anything with his first shot, but just taking pot shots here over at Locke as he was sat on the top of the train. But it looks like we've got a pause as well. Hopefully no connection issues or people dropping.
That's a very quick pause. I'm not used to seeing pauses come out after the first mid-fight. Maybe they're going for like the tactical pause here. It's like, we couldn't win the mid. Let's try and regroup here. What can we do? Probably not, though. What we do see Sam. He's backed off choke quite far. He's still on sniper, so we'll see if he might be thinking about maybe swapping off or taking a more passive angle here. What would you like to see him do as a sniper?
Given that they have a small Uber advantage, I think the current position for their team is reasonable. They can play from a kind of a trash area. He looks like he's going over to Grey Bridge, which will be okay, but his team aren't going to support him as well. What's most interesting to me, though, is the way that they have their classes set up to guard the flank, because they've actually only got Lambda in this resup area. And I like this setup when they have a sniper. Often teams will put their scout over at resup to try and watch that area, because it's classically, it's where scouts normally hold, but instead they've put their roamer over there and allowed their scout to be to carry on pocketing. So Bender just hanging around Ampersand and Sam, and is just going to be able to deny people if they try and go aggressive onto the sniper with this Uber advantage that they have. So I like the setup from them, and it's going to put a lot of pressure on the Cooking with Coolio team to be able to get in through this choke point with this Uber advantage without getting their heads ripped off by Sam. Is it a good idea, Dreamboat, to go through these rosters for anyone unfamiliar with the new teams as well? While we've got a bit of downtime in the pause, we can... Oh, hello.
Well,
no, we don't have any downtime in the pause. We might see a little stalemate around choke here, though, but who knows? Maybe the